Alright, that's going. This is going. Perfect. Is going. Is good. I think. Yes. Shovel on the notification squadron. I see. When I forget to make it— ah! Oh no! Everything is hidden. There we go. Is good. I'm glad everything is good. I need to make announcements because silly stuff. Nice overlay. Oh yeah, the little— yeah, it's a small little thing I added. I'm gonna probably go and fix it a bit more. I'm kind of tweaking with a few more things just to see what I can do with it now. So, I had food. What happened to the food? Did you eat it? I hope you ate it. I'd be worried otherwise. Let me make an announcement real quick. Let me see. Okay, that one's done. I make announcements to Twitter and to Discord. Eesh. So hopefully I can get most of this done. I'm JJ. Watching you build will be better than Noble being silly when playing The Secret of Mana remaster. Hey, Lord Goober. I didn't know he was, is he streaming right now, I'm guessing? Or are you like watching a video of his? I don't follow him on YouTube or Twitter or any of this stuff like that. I know of him, I just don't know much about him. I watched one or two things. Where's that one guy? I still have to get him back for slapping me. And with a dead fish of all things. What one guy do you speak of, Zed? I can't spell. There we go. Alright, there we go. Twitter is taken care of. We're all good to go. Yay, squared. Look, I forgot his name. Okay, I mean, it's fine. I don't expect people to remember everyone's names. So, alright, one of the quick things I had to do, I went ahead and removed the, I'll go ahead and lower this a little bit. It's a little loud on my end, which is kind of funny. So, one of the biggest things I went and did is, I don't think you guys can see this because of the way that this, yeah, you guys can't see it. Shows the song uses panning. Panning? So, I don't know what that is. Anyway, something I'm working in instead is originally, you can't see this drop-off box, or you can kind of see it, but the one above this one right here is called Blender Renderer, which is the default rendering software that you use. I went down to this one right here called Cycles, because that one does a much better job at showing what you're looking at. So, for example, where is my camera? So if I were to go ahead and render this out, there's no light source, so it's a little dark, but you can kind of you can see things a lot better now. Obviously, the Cycles renderer, when you do render it out like that, it does require you to pay attention to light sources. Hey, Mute! Well, this is probably your first time seeing stuff like this. I am also a modeler, so you get to have a little bit of an enjoyment watching this. So yeah, if I put in a light source, let's do this. I'll just do a sun. Let's see how this works. Hey, Andrew Manson. So if I do a sun here and then I hit this button, it's not much better, but it's not as dark as it was before. So this kind of shows you how the rendering software works in this scenario. So one of the things I need to bring back in was the gate key that I had. Go ahead and save this so I don't accidentally miss anything. I've been having some issues with Blender this morning, so it's been interesting dealing with that. Alright. Unfortunately, this means I have to go and put all of the textures and stuff back in, which is fine. I know how to do it now. It's something I'm pretty comfortable with. Sounds like I sound like I'm gonna be rambling a lot. I need to adjust my camera. Center and cursor. No, where even is the cursor? you all. There we go. Oh, there's cursor. Hey, Nepgear. So what do you do in this? I am building a video game level. One of the games that I play is, really is called the Neptunia series. And so, what I'm doing is, I am rebuilding one of the very, very stages that the game has, called Fantasy Zone. Actually, it's one of my... I like it because it's one of the really cool worlds that they've built in their universe. So I'm rebuilding it that way. I'm doing it entirely in Blender, so if I really wanted to go and build it in... or if I really wanted to go and actually make it, like, game ready, I can actually do that in Blender's game engine. Not that the game engine's probably the best one for this. So I need to... Give me a second while I... Okay, cool. But yes. Oh yeah, people watching on YouTube that are new on this channel, or at least I don't remember, I do have Twitch chat going, so you're gonna see me talking to people that may not be necessary. Is this like a speed run? It's not really a speed run. It's more like a live build. Some people do this. It's kind of something that I like to do, so it really comes into play. Main base pink. Okay. Alright. So if you guys want me to really explain what I'm doing here, I can, but it's pretty easy to follow if you watch enough. Stage green. So this is the green. There's diffuse color. Okay, cool. But yeah, this is more like a speed build. Actually, I wouldn't even say it's a speed build, because I'm not building it that quickly. And it's not like I'm trying to build it quickly either. One more platinum for me. Hey, congratulations, Nepgear. This needs to be non-colored gamma to avoid gamma correction. That was metallic. So what I'm doing is I'm adding in all the necessary properties of the texture to make it look and basically match correctly. Roughness map. This will take a few times, but once I do this once, I'll just copy and paste the image, or the object from here on out, and it should maintain all of that. It should, in theory. I hope it does. Otherwise, I'll have to do this every time, and that'll be a bit annoying. So normal, on the map, color, texture. So what I'm quickly doing is just getting all the textures on the model. Everything's being done correctly. It's 200 wins per hour. Jeez, that's a lot. So yeah, this won't be the most fascinating thing to watch for a lot of you, but if you do enjoy this kind of thing, feel free to kind of watch. I wouldn't say this is something that is going to be the most amazing thing to watch, because it can be a little dry as I'm working on things, but I kind of also double this as like an AMA kind of ordeal. So now, if I were to go grab this lamp, what is your YouTube? Your YouTube? Oh, what's my YouTube? Oh, it's the exact same name on Twitch as it is on YouTube, man. And Plusha takes Prinz and runs away. Let's see if that works. Oh, I need to re-render this. So now, the render should show the green lines over here. You're gonna get a little lag on the stream, it's because it's trying to render that, so you can kind of see this coming into play now, which is nice. So, okay, cool. That is working exactly as I wanted to. But yeah, you could probably find me. Mute, if you actually are still on my Twitch channel, if you look down towards the panels on my Twitch channel, there should be a link to my YouTube. To make things easier on you, man. It wouldn't hurt to Google his name. I mean, you're making the assumption that I'm actually that, like, big enough that I actually have a whole thing on the Google search engine. I actually don't Google myself, so I have no idea. Actually, how much of an attention I have here. Should I use this sun? Would that even be a good idea? Hang on. Suns are only so good. I could universal light. B, not the sunglasses thing. Unique name equals easy findability. That is very true. Definitely very true. Hopefully the chat in YouTube isn't too derpy right now. I think that's it right there. Oh yeah, it's in the right spot. Okay, good. Your YouTube channel is the first thing that shows up in the Google search. Oh, cool. Did not know that. There we go. Whoops. I pulled up the browser source. It's not what I wanted at all. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get the right lighting here. Oh, that's too far. So I need to just see here. So what I'm quickly gonna do is just set up the lighting for the stage so it looks good. I don't know where I can set up the ambient light. If there is a place I can do that. Scene, light, creating. I don't know much about blenders in terms of this area yet. I know I can do this in Maya, but I don't think I can try this in here, so. Custom properties? Nope, nothing there. Preview, nothing. How does one make this stronger? Whoops, undo that. Oh, hi, Atomic Nuke. There you are. I just don't know how strong that is. Why would I need to use nodes on a light? I want to try 2 here. This chat is chaotic. Yeah, it can be. That doesn't make a difference. It's still as dark as it was before. No, not what I wanted to do. F11 and F12 are too close to the keyboard. I fat finger everything. Rip. So how close is that? So you can see a little bit of the light here. Problem is I just don't have a strong enough thing going here. My viewport also isn't very large, so I need to work on that too. Hemisphere. Not supported, interpreted as sun lamp. Rip. It needs more bunnies. Does it though? Let's try 20. Try 20. So what does this do? I've never actually tried. I'm testing a lot of these light sources to see how they work. That doesn't even look that bright. So right now I'm testing light sources just to try and find something that works decently enough. I guess I can't really find anything now, can I? Hang on, I'm gonna look this up. Might as well, because it's better if I do this. So there's really multiple sources of light. You've got the ambient light, you've got direct light sources, and like a supportive type. Of course, there's a lot of different types you can do that, or a lot of different ways you can do that. But I'm trying to figure out what this is. I guess I could use HDR lighting, but that's kind of hard to do. It's mute, by the way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I figured Atomic Nuke. Yeah, I stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Makes it easier on people who started, or basically the crowd that's followed me on YouTube, and it gives them the option of going to Twitch if they feel like they wish to. Eventually I will choose between the two, although right now I'm pretty certain I'll probably stick with YouTube. I'm just trying Twitch out for now to get a feel for it. We are still kind of crooked, but I can't do much about this. So there's no real good way to get sources of light in here, so I don't really know how else to do this. I guess what I can do for now is just make it a point light, just to make it easier on myself. So I guess it relies on HDR light to do the work. I should just leave that white. What am I doing? There we go. It's so weak. Why are these lights so weak? More disappoint. Ma, please. Alright, so let me go ahead and get back to this then. So the green is done. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these done. So decor base, I need to go to add a shader, principled, ring decor base. Come on. Image, open, ring decor base. Here it is, base color. So now you can see me kind of getting everything all set up here. Oski smug. Neptune, stop burning the pudding. Yeah, my chat will always be chaotic, but it's fine. I always find it funny how everyone is in the chat. This is metallic. Hugs are evil. No, they are not. They are not evil. At least I don't think they are. Unless someone backstabs somebody when they're hugging them, then yes, that is evil. But I doubt that is the case. That should never happen, by the way. That should never happen. Alright, did I turn off gamma correction on everything? I think I did. Normal map, color, image texture. I keep thinking it's gonna immediately go and look for pull this up instead of me having to select open. Nope, that's not the case. So I need to go to appear, image texture. I need to turn off this to go non-color. So there's a little bit of a tedious thing that I have to do, but I do this because it's, you know, I gotta be thorough here. So it is gonna be a little bit of a rough thing to do. Oh, hey, Cookie. By the way, I'm going to change the UI above. I gotta adjust it a little bit. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do. Does that mean 3 wrongs make a right? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works. Alright, so we've got... the green is done, the base, so we need to do base pink. It's principled. This is a little bit of a tedious task that I have to do, but this is something I've done a lot of, and I'm very comfortable. I'm very used to it. It doesn't take as long to do now. Now that I've figured this out exactly, I know how to do this in Maya as well, but now that I figured it out in Blender, I've kind of got that down too. So this was metallic again. So this is all of the data that came from Substance Painter, which I usually use to, what is it? I usually use that for the texturing bits, so I've actually figured out a way that I can get that to work. I have a Neptunia fanfic named the Neptunia Chronicles. If you'd like to give it a read sometime, it exists in the Rebirth 1 universe. You're free to model anything you see in it. Oh, cool. Yeah, if I have time, I might read them. I usually... Problem for me is I rarely ever have time for a lot of things. I have enough time for YouTube, school, and... you know, necessities of my own life. This is the roughness map, if I remember correctly. But yeah, if I have time, I might give it a look. Because spin to win. Wrong game, but it's okay. Pink and normal. Okay, so we're down to everything except for this. Look this up. There we are. Image texture. Non-color data. Before anyone asks, the reason I do non-color data is to avoid gamma correction on some things that I don't need to have gamma corrected on. Neptunia Chronicles, the Dark Brotherhood. What? Pink height map. Here we are. Alright. So almost done here. We got one more set of textures to apply, and that's everything. I see Shrovel and Stromy are... Oh, Mikey's calling them out. Mikey calling both of them out on Twitch. So this should be the purple. Or dark blue. Yeah, I guess it's called dark blue. Okay. The thing I don't like about Blender is the way that I have to like kind of have the thing scroll up before I can actually get to that option. It's a little tedious, but can't do much about it, can I? Roughness map. No, just the Neptunia Chronicles. Yeah, so I'll try to keep an eye on the chat, but I do try to work on this a lot. So if I miss your thing, feel free to throw it once or twice more, and everyone else scream at me if I'm not looking at it for some reason. If you want to hug me, just then go buy a body pillow over. You only get so much good out of the body pillow. It's best to go for the true version. Burns the pudding. Renee, please! Don't burn everything. Why do you have to burn everything? Yes, I notice you, Cookie. I see you there. Dark blue and height map. Okay. Now, it doesn't look like anything really happened here. It really doesn't. So, just to give you guys an idea as to why it looks like nothing happens, the actual rendering of all of this does not really happen until I go and hit the button that says, hey, let's render this out. So actually, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to delete this camera. Shift. I don't remember if I have to do this. Shift A, new camera. This is the new camera source. Still too far out. So now, we're going to go into here and zoom in here. Press this. You guys can actually see the texture when it's rendered out. Excuse me. Jeez. Keep you warm with some control ray. Oh my. So yeah, once I figure out the lighting problem I'm having, I will definitely have that working. But yeah, this should now be a fully finished model. All the pieces are there. It's going to be dark because it's going to look that way regardless. That's just the thing to it. So let me go ahead and get this finished here. So now this is done, I can shift D and I think the Y direction. Yep. And yes, it retained it. Beautiful. I bet that looks weird. So now we can kind of see everything coming into play here. That looks kind of cool. That actually looks really neat. Alright, this can shift D, Y direction. Alright, so I gotta pull up my reference photo here again. Do I have a view of this? I do not. Alright, let me go and grab that footage again. Or grab that source material. I hope the music's not playing. So I have to go reload up the dungeon just to make sure everything's correctly placed. Alright. We don't need this. Thank you. Problem solved. This one. And it still plays the music. Sorry about that, let me get these off. Alright, there we go. So here's the actual dungeon. Let me zoom out. Man, gosh, it feels so sluggish compared to Mega Dimension, man. So used to that high speed. Alright, so that looks correct. So what I need to do is I need to see what it looks like over here. Alright, so this is doing the same thing as the other place. Let me go put this back over here. This is the part where I need more monitors. I never have enough monitors these days. Try to avoid it clipping too much. Here we go. So you guys can now kind of see what it's supposed to look like, considering some of you saw the initial bits. Alright, so I need to see where all these gates are. How many gates I have to work with in the level. I'm gonna lower that sound effect. Holy crap, that's that loud. Let's put that to 15. There we go. How many monitors do you have? I have 2. When I was at my parents' home for the break, I had 3 and it was awesome. I didn't know what to do with a 3rd monitor, but now that I think about it, and now that I have more time to really go and, you know, mess with... now that I've been doing this a lot, I kind of need 3 nowadays. Although, I can't always get what I want, so... you know, cry every time. What direction? Up there. I wouldn't worry about the cursor ray, it's gonna be used a lot. It's gonna be visible on the screen a lot because it's gonna be... Watch, can you guys see it right now? Oh, you guys can! Interesting. Yeah, so when it freezes like that on the screen, I'm actually moving it. That's the reason why it can just jump like it is now. But yeah, you guys can kind of get to see. Oh wow, okay, I got those there. Alright, so I got one more here that I can place. And then the other ones I gotta place are over here. They're next to each other. Okay. Take care of this. But yeah, I've got the level loaded up, that way I can have a good, perfect reference of it. Something I do have to work with a lot. One of the nice things is, too, is if I were to remake another level of this, I've got most of the assets already for the level. Something I have a very good habit of doing. Just putting this just ever so slightly above. There we go. So yes, these props are gonna look dark. Don't worry about that. Hawk right now. A little bit. Not much. Can't in OBS? I'm not using OBS. I'm using XSplit. Alright, so I've got the pieces I can use here. So I'm gonna go ahead and rebuild the rest, build the rest of the world before I continue from here on out. I got a story. Want to hear it? Sure. I guess. I don't mind. Alright, so I'm gonna do the bottom floor first. I mean, I'll try to pay attention. One of my biggest problems I'm gonna have here is I'm focusing a lot on this. Oh, this is a different texture from those. Really? How far does this go out? It's about half a block. Okay. Cool story, Bob. Please don't get mad at me. I don't want to have to fight you. You know what? I will fight them. Come here, you. Give me a second while I do this. Oh, I don't have it. It doesn't exist. No, it doesn't exist. This is loud. I didn't think I'd be playing this right now. These voices are loud on my end. Are the voices loud? I'm gonna lower those. No, don't do that. Config. They're a bit loud. I'll go ahead and turn movie down for completionist's sake here. Alright, so let's see, I've got 1 block, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. What's it with these half blocks? Hi Dante. So I got four going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do the actual count outside this way in a second. So let's go ahead and load this back in. Oh, it follows this way, so I need to rotate that 90 degrees. Oh wow, the sensitivity on this turn is ridiculous. Z, grab all of you. To the X. But yes, I did. When I played Rebirth 1, I did have all of the. Wow, those are interesting to look at in X-ray mode. I did have Plutia. I need to adjust this view a lot. Center cursor to selected. Align active camera. No. Click here. View. Align view. Come on. Send me the cursor. Perfect. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want to hear. That's the downside of a 3D cursor there. Center view. There we go. Alright, this. Go into texture mode. Or material mode, I think. Yeah. Alright, Sister Dummy. Z, 90 degrees. Yes, that's the direction I want. Shift Y direction. Ooh. Alright, same thing I need to do here. There we go. This. So I just gotta stitch the. I forgot to delete the faces. Oh well, I'll do that in a second. Should be a face here we don't need. Delete that. Ah, okay. Interesting. Did Control L not work there? Shift L. No? Alright, well let's see what's Cookie's story here is. One day when I was visiting my grandpa and uncle, I was reading book 1 of part 1 of JJBA, and my uncle asked me if what I was reading, and I showed him the cover, and he said, "Oh, it's one of them hentai comics." Also, yes, Destromy is in the Twitch chat. Plutia. Technically, it's pronounced Purut, but I'm not gonna get into that. No need to get there. No need to go there. Okay, don't want to grab that back area. Alright, shift the Y direction. There's probably a much faster way to do this now I think about it, but this is the easy way to work with at the moment. Let's bake a cake. No, let's bake a cookie. Close. It was close. Leave me alone. I was so close. Alright, so Z. Nice thing about the B selection is it is grabby type. Alright, so we should be close 7. Bake a cookie, I'm present. Cookie is present. Cookie is cookie. Alright, let's see here. Okay. I need to adjust wherever that is. Oh, that doesn't need to be there. Where is this? UV editor. That is video editing, not what I want. Oh, it probably doesn't exist because it's not something that's been there. So I can do this. Oh, it's stretching. That's not good. Alright, I can do this though. That's not what I want. I'll just see what I have to do about that. Looks like the normals are there though, so I might actually be fine. I might not even need to do that. Would save me a bit on the polys. I'll have to see what I can do about that later on. That's not my main focus right now. It's building the general shape right now. Alright, so there's about halfway through here is another line to work with, but I'll get to that in a second. Alright, so let's see. How many blocks is this? Mr. 8-Bit's in the back. Which way are you going? I'd rather not have to fight you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 here. Oh, wow, that's a lot. 9 here. What's this? Wow, I didn't even see him. So there's 9 this way, so I need to add 8 going out in the X direction. I think that's the X. Yeah, that's X. So that means 4, 8. Okay, that's easy to do. I think that's pretty easy to do. Direction, this. Oh, hello. Didn't even see you there. Alright, that's all the faces that's not included there. Good. Shift D in the X direction. Oh, nope, this, and... So this is where I gotta be very careful when it comes to stitching these together. Can't grab the wrong point. Rather avoid grabbing the wrong point there. Is that one? That is one. Okay, cool. Cool. Alrighty, shift the X direction. So now I'm just speeding up the work, making it easier for me here. You know how it chat in your live stream feeds? How about cookie no comp? No? Probably not. Mostly since I don't have the time to put it together. You have to realize I do have a lot of things I have to do. especially being the whole, you know, student and everything. There's an owner here. Let Cookie do it. Oh boy. I worry about what Cookie would do. No, this one first, then this one. So I'm trying my best to grab the bottommost one first instead of the other one. Oops. I can make sure I link it correctly. I don't want to grab the wrong one because that'd be a problematic, something problematic for me. Technically, these don't need to be like water, or not watertight. Like I guess airtight would be better to say. But they don't need to be that way. But it's still good to do it. Have you decided on what will be the next GWC day? Not yet. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But I do have more planned, don't worry. I might wait for, I shouldn't say wait for Cyber. Cyber, because I still don't know when Cyber's supposed to, release. I'm sure it's supposed to be soon. So, hopefully it's soon. Did I grab the... Yes, I did. Yeah, I wouldn't probably rely on Cyber for that first. That would be something I have. Never know. And even then, it's okay. I do have a lot of games, so... I'm sure I have at least one of the games that you have. I mean, obviously I have Don't Starve, which does say something already. Alright. Getting there. I'm in the car with my mom and dad. Oh. Cool. DST maybe, but I wouldn't say now. DST was played. It's one of the few that I played recently. I'm trying to cover as many of them as I can. Some games I probably might try would be, yeah, I have the wrong person here. I need a better, we need to fix this. One of the things I did like about this game was the fact that it did have, here, I'm using the wrong little sister. There we go. Perfect. I don't think did I ever have anything for her? Oh, I never bought ROM or RAM any of cosmetics. I feel kind of bad about that. So it looks like there's 5 wide here. Hi, big guy. I'd rather not have to fight you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So just as long. Throws text box at Hawk for switching out RAM. But Shovel. You can't handle that. The price is right. Where's Bisha? This is Hyperdimension Rebirth 1. This is not Mega Dimension, Cookie. Alright, so I've got a 5x9 on that middle piece there. Definitely is what I need to grab that. I've been considering Terraria, but I don't know how to work with that right now at the moment. I'd have to figure that out. So, I don't know. I'll like I said, I'll figure these things out when I get to them. So let's see here. There we are. Well, hold on now. How many do I have over there? Hawkus mastered the art of walking up to walls and and to zoom in on a character's face. Of course, why wouldn't I have? So it looks like about 2 blocks. It covers what this area is. So this... But this starts at the same spot. No, it starts about a block. About 2 blocks back. So yeah, this would make sense, actually. That's not even the character you should be worried about. You see, the character you really should be worried about, and I say this correctly, is a certain other character. And I've probably just murdered 1 or 2 people in the chat by now. So, okay. So this starts 2 blocks early. That should be correct. That leads up that way. Yep. And Cookie died. Rip. Rip Cookie. So I could probably just grab this. Who Mikey should be sometimes. Ooh. Kai with the salt. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. D and the Y formation. Not enough magic. Alright, mages. Fine. Fine. Because I had to switch off. It's not our hat. What hat are you using? Oh, the Pleiades hat. Just go back to your Ferris hat. Or not Ferris, Magic Academy. Your hair color changed too? What the heck? Wait, is this the equipment or the menu sheet that changes it? Ah, it's the usual that changes it. I see. There we are. I like the Fenrir in the back. There we go. This is the person everyone should hug. Mage's is too tall for camera zoom in. No, it's not. Just gotta do this. I think I can do that. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Posing for the camera. Okay. Let's get back to work before I get too sidetracked here. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. Actually, I need to see where this is. Reference gathering is important. Must get this 1-to-1 here. Okay, this is the middle bridge. Good to know. This is the middle one. So what I'm going to do is actually just move this over here. Then just lift. I think I'm too far. Am I too back? Yes, we are. There we go. Let's see. Yep, that looks just about right. It's gonna be a little off because I remember this bent a little bit last time when I finished it. Hey, Neko Kirito. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Yep, nothing wrong on that end. Well, maybe. I don't know yet. Actually, it looks fine. Is it possible to request a Pokemon location in the games? What do you mean in the games? Also, what do you mean request? I have several questions. Alright, this, then this one, Alt M, this one, oh, nope, 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 this one and this one, Alt M. Get this dungeon music out of here. Mikey is bothered by the blunker. There we go. Let's see here. Akai! Akai Luger. Actually, no, you can do Aka and Ao, but usually if you're going to associate by itself, you need the I there. That's fine, actually. Sort of look at this from a distance. Yeah, cool. Dimension Hawk 2-0. Clever. Ho ho ho, clever. So I'm guessing this is a 4 then? Over here? Over here should be a 4 block difference? Or is it 3? 1, 2, it's 3, okay. And this is 1 down to here. Okay, cool. Got it. Make this easy on me. Shift D in the Y direction. For a build, that is for you. Oh, wow. A whole Pokemon location? The thing about locations is they do take a lot of time. Whoops, I pressed the... Okay, good. Never mind. Nothing happened. I guess I pressed more than one key, so I got lucky. Oh, right. This is... Whoops. It's 2. Supposed to be 2. Whoops. Okay. Righty then. Undo this. The teeniest, tiniest, littlest mistakes. I think one of the things I do want to do is, what I probably will try to do, which is start venturing into the world of organic modeling. So what I'm probably going to do is clear my list that I've got right now. My list of remaining model requests, and then see if I can do 1 or 2 organics as like a in-between project before I start taking more requests again. Because I do need to start really practicing on organics. Pretty accurate. Magus is not a scientist. Not a scientist, you can't even divide by 0. Magus has nothing to say for that. Organics? Characters. So maybe like my first attempt could be building a 3D model of Neptune, or maybe one of Bran, or Uzume. I might just go Bran because the hair is the easiest. Build a bunny. I could... Erdina would be difficult because of the long hair. That's the thing about with organics. It's just hair gets difficult to do. All right, is it the edge? So it is the edge. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is, and the 5th one's the flat one. Okay. So what I need to do is I need grab that one maybe? Yeah, let's grab this one. Shift T and the extraction you will represent. Yes. Is it 5? Hang on, I miscount. I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4. So in the 5th one. Yeah, so 4 in the 5th one. Got it. Can you build the ASF-X Shinden from Ace Combat? I'd have to look at that model first, man. I'd need to see that. I could build most inorganic or hard surface stuff. I don't really have much trouble with that. I just got to be ready for that kind of stuff. I'm actually gonna use this guy. This is probably the best one for this. No, 3D modeling has 2 different types. 2 major different types. You've got hard surface, which is actually, no, I'll just do this. You have organics, which is characters, creatures, anything that technically is a living, breathing something, to put it in simple terms. Then you had hard surface modeling, which is everything else that is not organic, which is, you know, where your weapons are. It's where all of those come into play. This. So what you guys have mostly seen me do in the past has been hard surface. One of the things I'm going to try to do is work my way into organics now. Kind of something I need to do. Especially if I want to start creating my own games. Since I need to start having, I need characters to work with. Not just, you guys know. Not just objects that I have. It's not like I can walk around with a floating sword. I mean, I can, but it's not what I want to do. Alright, you about, let's say right there. And you about right there. This looks so cool to look at. It's fun to make. I'm sure this is not exactly how they went about building it, but this gives you an idea as to how, like, world building kind of is. Not if hockey win. Okay. Is that straightened up? 3. No, 1. Actually, that's pretty straight. Okay. Shift D extraction. I'm just hoping I can create a fun game. Because, I mean, I have my ideas. I have ideas what I want to make for games. I just hope the ideas are fun. So, eventually I'll get to those days. Right here. Let's see, this. Oops, no. This, nope, this one, then this one. Whew. You are 20 years old? I believe it's Hatachi. Or is that 21? Hatachi. I think that's 21. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. Yeah, Niju Sai means 20. I always forget if 20 or 21 is the special age number. Because there is a special age number, and that's Hatachi. Systema, you probably would have liked a lot of the other streams that I was actually building things. Like, recently I did Uzume's Megaphone. And that was my kind of, let's get back into 3D modeling. Because I haven't touched it in a while. That one was fun to make. Niju. Hatachi. No, there's one I think it's called Hatachi. I think it's 21 because that's like the special year. You know, it's the big year for everybody. Because, you know, 21's a big year for... I don't think I need to say anything. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an easy one. Hi, I still don't know what you're called. She put her hand out like, hi. She's like, hello, player. Are you ready to fight me? Fight me 1v1 IRL. What she doesn't realize is that if we start fighting, I'm going to throw a text box at her. Alright. Rotate Z. 90 degrees. Whoops. It's a little too fast. One of the things I also need to probably do, because I know some people have been wanting these, get back into working in the, on the Blender tutorial series I had. I only have 2 episodes of it out, and I feel like it would be nice if I made more. Which way does that this corner intersection go? Yep, okay, no, that's fine. Tarashitoshi. すごいね。See, 5 by, looks like 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 by 5. Alright, where do we have 5 by 5? Right here, actually. How much of it is this is actually 5 by 5 that I can work with? I can work with this. That's a 4 by 4. They're all 4 by 4. Darn. Oh, well that means this is off then. Cause that's 5. Whoops. Cause this top bit's supposed to be 5, I think, right? I'm not wrong. Isn't this a 5 by 5 structure? I mean, I've already worked. Hang on, guys. Before I start taking any more requests again, let me clear what I have right now. I think I've got 5 or 6. Yeah, this is a 5 by, well, 5 by 9, I think. So yeah, I need to add that one row again. Whoops, which means a lot of the model is already off. Funny how the tiniest little mistake is all it takes. Whoa! No, don't do that. This one, this one, this one. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do for now is literally hold off on taking any more modeling quests. As much as I'd love to make models for you guys, because it's fun being able to, you know, I like the challenge that some of them bring when you guys really give me a model that I look at and was like, oh, this will be fun to make, and then I realized like, oh, this is tough. Like, a lot of the swords that I've been working on, some of them are pretty easy, and I don't mind making easy ones. It's kind of a nice breather from difficult ones. But it definitely is something that I do like when you guys give me really complicated ones. Like, probably the most recent one, that one actually was one I chose on my own, which was the Uzume's Megaphone. While that one was seemingly easy to make, it still had a few challenging bits to it, which I really did enjoy, you know, trying to solve. No, I don't want that. This, this. I'll solve that problem. There we go. Which means now this is all off. Oh no! So let's grab all of this. We're gonna shift D in the X direction, get out of here. Nope, no. B. This. Bye bye. Faces, bye bye. Because if I remember correctly. What? Not that way. Oh, those things are huge on the map. Ling PCB. Actually, no, wait, no. That is correct. Excuse me, Mr. Fenrir. Oh no, it is correct. I didn't need to do that. Yeah, so that actually is fine. I thought it was wrong because I needed to be one way. But yeah, Sistrami, go ahead and send me that on Discord. I'll log it for later, but I probably won't do it for a while. Unless you want me to do something else. And Namco's gonna stream the day before release. Fatal Bullet. Oh, Fatal Bullet, right. I'm still surprised that they did the whole, like Square Enix thing with the, I think it was the most recent Deus Ex game. So yeah, this I need this 5x5 because it's 5x5, so yay. Happy face. Grab these, grab this. I heard Fatal Bullet. Yeah, that's on, it's Luger on the, YouTube side. I did look into that game, though. I don't know much of the Sword Art Online franchise. Or the anime, even. Didn't really play, I never really watched the, didn't really play the anime. You don't play the anime, you watch the anime. I'm smart. I swear. Uh-oh. Why? There we go. Alright, so I need to pay attention to this because... Actually, no. Check in this mode. Material. Cool. 7. There. I learned about Windows today than more than all of my years using a computer. Really? Hey, do you know what this means? 私はクリスタルノフです。クリスタルノフです。私は I can't read that one. とかの I can't read that. I don't know all these kanji. There's like 3 kanji I don't know. But it's some guy named, somebody by the name of Krisu Tarunov. Tarunov? Or something like that? Obviously, it's probably a foreigner name, because that's all in katakana. I don't know what that one is. Yeah, let me see what that one is. Let me see if I can look at that. That looks like kan. I only know about 100 and it's supposed to be 160 kanji. I think there's a lot more than that though. Light. Hikari-kan to yami o... Oh, Hikari to... Yami... Oh, yami, right, because it's kan by itself, right. Tato kurisa... Sutaru? No kokoro. That's not... Is that kokoro? That's not kokoro. Unless that, because that looks like fu. Huh. Kokoro. I guess it does look like kokoro though. I don't know. I guess I confused it for... I'm still learning Japanese, guys. I got most of it, but yeesh. Can be a little... Oh god, this song. I just realized what song's playing right now. Hold on to the feels, guys. You gotta hold those feels. Here we are. How to stop a Hawk 2.0 stream. Oh god, what are you gonna do? Post Japanese? Please don't stop a Hawk 2.0 stream. This one. Alright, does this one have a gate on front of it? It does. And this one touches over? Yes, it does. I am Kristoru Hato. I walk the line of light and darkness. That makes sense. No, kokoro. Yeah, kokoro. Kokoro is heart. No, that makes sense, Kai. Tashi wa hikari to yami. Because hikari, I believe... Hikari is light, I think. Toyami, I think might be dark. No sen o aruteiru. Aruteiru is actually supposed to be together. Let me guess, someone's still your sleep rule. Not playing that game. Also, Tunnel Snake's rule. Let's get out of that form, go into here. The next formation. Click. Can you do cursor to selected? Nope, that's Control S. Cursor to selected. Perfect. And then you align. Ah! Center cursor. There. Alright, cool. This is looking pretty nice. See, the problem is, if they really say that I'm supposed to use an HDR to provide ambient light here, HDR is basically like your ambient light, except it uses a picture to provide that, then there's already going to be a lot of problems. Because this universe, or this world, is in like digital space, where it's kind of dark. kind of hard to do. Doesn't exactly work that well, honestly. So Control D and the Y, or Shift D and the Y. 90. S, center cursor to selected. I don't remember what it was. This. It's Alt Home. Oh God, home? Really? The home key? The home key? Are you kidding me? Honton desu ka? Honton ni? Alright, there's one. Transform. What? Oh, hello. Alright, I think that's all of them we have right now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there should be 8 of them now that I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there's 8. And it looks like there's a box right here. It's longer in the Y direction than it is in the X. And it enters in about right here. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and add that in there. It's just not gonna do anything. There's a cursor, just a mesh, just a cube. It's just for the sake of adding this in, that's really all there is to this. Not that much, is it? Oh, that goes down pretty deep. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. How close is it? Not that close. I'll go and edit this later on. Right there. Alright, let me go ahead and apply that kind of rough, because I think it's kind of yeah. So, the thing you're going to notice right off the bat, you see how these the corners of this box are kind of, they're not pointy. They're kind of rounded off. So if I need to do that on this guy right here, there it is. I was like, is it going to show? There it is. So what I need to do is I need to add in the multi-resolution, and I'll subdivide once. It's going to look like a potato right now. Let's undo this. So this is look now. And then to control these sides, I think that might have been the wrong move there. Yeah, that was. That kind of helps it a little bit. Actually, no, what I do is I do this anyway, except instead of doing that, I take these points. And move them a bit. Get more of that rounded off look. Yeah. This one. this one. Same ordeal here. Though I think I need to move these guys too. Oops, I'll do that. It's still kind of pointy. You know what? I can make this real easy on myself. There. Just quickly go in and making this geometry real quick just so I have it for future time. Trying to emulate that a little bit curved or rounded off look that it has on those corners without messing with it too much. I need to try and do that real quick. Actually, no. Never mind. I don't need to do that. That should be fine. There. And there's those kind of rounded off corners we're looking for. If I were to subdivide that, it's going to cause some minor problems, but I think I can get that to work. Not done this direction, which I don't think that really matters. So I want to go ahead and quickly see if I can patch everything here I want. So I have to enforce this constriction and this right here. So apparently there's a top chat and a live chat option. Top chat and live chat. For the YouTube stream? What? Why? Why though? That's what I need right there. Oh, Katsu. Alright, that looks good, actually. So I'll go ahead and I'll UV that later on, but I'll just have that there for placeholder reference. Alright, so let's see. Not much else I can put. There's one over there I can grab, and there's one way over there. Oh, and there's one above us. Where's this guy at? Okay, he's over here. He is a tower. towering one. Holy crap. Dang, look at that thing. I might as well just go ahead and place all these too. They won't be textured or anything yet, but that's fine. Control D, X formation. Or not formation, direction. Actually, I shouldn't do this. I'll leave this as one. That way I can. The reason why is because if I do that, I'll have to texture each one of these individually, where I can just do one later and then just do all the resizing. Then, so okay. I need to take the teleporter so I can see where that goes. It just seems weird. There's a top chat and a live chat option. Why both of those? Oh, and the crystal's here. Right, the crystal's here. I don't have the crystal textured. I'll do that later. I'll texture it later, but I'll go ahead and get it in here so it's safe. It's placeholdered. I didn't have time to go and texture everything, so as sad as that is. This should be the teleport beacon. I don't remember what I called it. Warp point, maybe? It is here, right? Save beacon, side rail, center rail, intersection, stage ring. What did I name this? Welcome to I forgot what I named it. Alright, I gotta go find it. Save beacon, that's not it. Warp point. I guess I've never made the model for it. Oh yeah, this thing's still animated, isn't it? Yeah, that thing's still animated. Unfortunately, I lose the animations, so I'll have to go and redo all this, which is fine. That's not that hard to do. But this is kind of cool to look at. Alright, so anyway, let's split this back to 0 here. File, export, wavefront, wave window, OBJ, selection only. Animation, let's not do that. Especially as an OBJ. If I was going to do that as an, if I was going to export a model with an animation, I need to use Collada, which Collada is dangerous to use. So let's go and export that out. Alrighty. I think top chat gets rid of spam, but the text box is cut off. I know there's two. They said something about there's a new chat, which is supposed to, yeah, do that. I just don't think I've really used that before. Oh yeah, there it is. Top chat versus. I'll stay on live chat instead. Be easier that way. Saves, you know, me the time. So now we're gonna import this. Boop. Oh my, that thing is humongous. Alright, I need to S, cursor selected. Alright, Alt, home. There we go. That is a bit of a pain to deal with. Also, is that all one object? Oh, it's not. Those are 3 objects individually. Scale you down. Shift S. Cursor. No. Cursor was selected. So I'm resizing my camera constantly because I have to do that. That way I can zoom in and do everything I need to do correctly without having too much grief happening. I think it's still a little too big, isn't it? It's like in this corner, if I remember correctly. There. Let's see. It's more advanced in the X, and it's really small. Shrink it even more. It's like right here. I'm glad it kept its original shader systems in. I'm just gonna go ahead and rename those. Whoa! So what cube is this? What are you? You need to be warp cube middle. Those are gates, okay. This cursor is center. Okay, well, let's go take that now. And build the rest of the flooring in. Alright, so where is this in relation to our other place? Hi, Magus. Magus just decided to do her idle animation. Alright, so it is on the same horizontal plane as the second thing over here. So this one. It's right here compared to that one. So what I need, grab this guy. Did I shift duplicate something I shouldn't have? What is this selected? I selected something there, that was strange. It's been a spare point I had picked up. Alright, that X. Now the problem I'm gonna have here is I don't have a very good way to, you know, judge this difference. Actually, no, hang on. Looks like this is about one block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is matched up where? So this is right here. So this block matches up with this one right over there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks out. Got it. Trying to keep everything to the right bit is kind of, or right estimation is kind of tough. So right here. I didn't check elevation. A little lower than this place. Probably is on the same, okay, it's on the same Z as the other levels. So yeah, that's actually, is that where it's supposed to be? Oh shoot, okay, this. One. 2, 3, 4, Here's where that one starts. 5. 3. Out there. Yep. Alright, there we go. Cool. Oh, not texture. Material. Oh my. Those are just straight up stretching that. I need to remove those. That's the downside to doing that. Okay. Right. Ah! Create a cloud, please. Alright, so I've got how many spaces here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is a very, very long hallway. Jeez. Shift D, Y. Oops. This. There. Nope. Alright, so we should be at 8 now. 2 more and we're done with this. Down there. Whoa, too far. Okay. Alt-M, this, Alt-M. Alright, there's 10. Do I have a warp point there as well? I'm guessing there's a warp point back. So it's the same crystal. Yep. Go grab that crystal. Get out of edit mode. So review. Shift D. No. Did you not? Okay. Shift D. There we are. So where exactly is this point? About middle, if not closer to the second one. So if I'm switching back and forth so much, I'm doing this just so I can kind of gauge where it should be. But reference is important when it comes to modeling, so it's probably one of the bigger things I have to have. So, sorry. Hopefully the stream doesn't freak out too much from this happening. Or from me doing this so much. So we're getting there. We are getting there, all right. Whew. All right. So what I need to do now is there is a portion of this map that is here, and then there's one that goes this way out left, and then over here, and then it reaches about over here, where we need it to be. And then that's the floor. That's all the floor. Then we get to have the fun of doing all the decorative little bits and pieces here and there to kind of actually make it fully the map. Man, trying to render out an animation or something for this, that's gonna be a bit of a rough bit for me. Whew. I think what I'll probably do when I get around to it, is I'll probably just have like an animation, like a short little animation of like the character walking, like the camera walking through, just to kind of show what it would look like. But man, this is gonna. I don't think I'll probably. I don't know how many more parts it's gonna take. My assumption is probably 2. This one and maybe 2 more. Depends on how fast I can get the rest of this place built. It does take some significant time getting into this, though. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. What the heck is this one? Because there's 2 here, because it's the longer piece. 2 here. 2 and 2, so there's 8. But then there's this piece right here, which is like half of one. That's about half a tile, yeah, so I'll say that's 9. And this comes from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. So it's the 5th one. Wait, hang on. Let me count that again. So here's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The 6th one. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So 6th square is where we get that 9 square going left. So let's do this real quick. Nice thing is I already have a 10 right here, I think. So I can easily take advantage of it by just grabbing basically 9 squares. Shift. D. X direction. Rotate side 90. Please tell me this is the right direction. It is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the 6th one. Oh. If you ever see this anywhere, whether it's a game or a model, it means that there's 2 faces with textures colliding with each other, so you can kind of see that right here with these. It's actually kind of cool looking, and some people actually have used it for stylish, like a styling effect, like a blurred out entity or like a corrupted looking item. It's actually kind of cool. People. Wow, it is downpouring outside. Holy crap! I just realized outside the noise outside was rain. All right, grab this. I feel like it would help if I actually put, like, the, Wow, that is coming down. Holy crap. Sorry, guys. That's really coming down. That's kind of surprising me. Hope no one's walking out in that. Jeez. No, that's the one problem I'm gonna have. So I can't exactly see. 7. You are lower than you need to be. I think. No, you're just naturally wider. Oh, right, because that's the downside of merging. I'm gonna do that with merging. Yep. So that'll fix itself when I merge it a little. Ah, it is really coming down. Sorry if I'm repeating myself a lot. Just was not expecting it to be like that. Like, you can... I don't know if you guys can hear it. Where'd everyone go? Don't know. Then again, I don't know how many people I have. I mean, it's not really the most fun thing to watch, so... I can definitely get them. Let's see here. Cool. Alright, so how big is this area over here? Oh, I gotta build that later. Oh, that'll be fun to do. Oh, that's not that actually, that's not that difficult. Now that I look at that enough. That tube, making that texture for that's gonna be insane. Holy crap. Like, some of these textures are gonna be a little bit of work for me, because I'll have to build them. Others are transparent, like the one in front of me right here. I'll have to figure out how to do these planes, these image planes here. Because the thing is, they would be a plane, but you can look at it from this side and you can see them, so it's a double-sided plane. But if you look up from above on them, or below, then you don't see that, like, 3D aspect to them. Huh. Alright, well, let's see how, let's check the dimension here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We got 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 5 by 5. That's pretty easy to work with. Are you gonna put in the spinning numbers? Oh, like the outer box stuff? Maybe. That's gonna be difficult to do, because that's an animated texture. Just like these here. I might. This is gonna be stuff that I'll have to learn, because I've never really done animated textures on a mesh before. I could probably do it. Are they all moving at the same speed, though, is the question? Maybe. That 8 looks like it's going faster, then. Oh, these are different speeds. Wow. Interesting, that's multiples. Yeah. Wow. There's a lot of things that this place has that I have never done, so this will be definitely one heck of a feat for me to pull off. Man. Like, it makes you, like, the more I look at everything around me, I'm just like, wow, they put a lot of detail into this. It's like, you look at it, it looks like a pretty easy map. I'm sitting here looking at this like, wow, look at all this stuff. See, the interesting thing is that's just a cylinder with a transparent mesh in it, and then it got multiple little meshes inside of it. I do know how to do most of these, though, so it's not like it's an absolute nightmare to make this. So I don't think that's the problem. So I think we're okay. That's gonna be something to work with, though. Yeah, I think what I'm probably gonna have to do for the sake of not having the same thing being done on one stream the entire time is I might maybe do 1 or 2 more streams of this, or at least get it to where I can comfortably say there's enough here for you guys to see what it looks like, and then I'll do the rest of it offline and then just record like the final what it looks like in the end. It's gonna be a lot of work to do that, though, so I'm not sure how long that'll take me, but I can definitely do most of this. I just gotta, like, the animated textures, I just gotta learn how to do them. Not that difficult otherwise. Yeah, definitely not that difficult to do. That's interesting. Look at that. That's how you can tell it's not a, a texture. If you look right here. So this texture is actually not transparent, not fully transparent, because you can't see that behind it. That's cool. Alright, so 5x5 on that area. I like how I'm like looking. You can tell it's my type of stuff when I'm sitting here thoroughly analyzing everything. Good old me doing that kind of stuff, huh? Now let's see, this. I shouldn't grab that because it's not the same object group. I think it was the back row, right? This is the back row? Yep, that's back row. Are you facing the same direction? That also matters. Yes, good. I could scale this area down so I don't have to worry about the zoom in and zoom out and rotating around the map too much, but it's not that troublesome for me. Because all I'm really doing is fixing it by, I think, 3 hotkey presses. There we go. No, don't texture paint it. Alright, let me grab these two. Okay, so that's right here, and this one is about midway. Okay, so it looks like it's past the 4th. Yep. Right in the dead center of number 4 going to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Lower. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it based on this right here. This will give me the right height. It looks like it's right here. Then I can go back here. Right, so one off. All right. Alright, a little off still. There we go. Cool. I don't know how many faces in my head right now. I'm at 14,000 faces. That is actually pretty low. That's actually surprising how low that is. I think my staff hit about 40,000. But that's like a very, very, very high quality one, so I guess that would make sense why it's pretty high poly compared to that. Alright, so here we are. This section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 up here to this one. And it's a slight incline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can grab that 10 piece from start. So that's what I'll do. Grab the 10 piece, move that, and then move the 5-er. Something I have been considering in the past is whether or not I should move the Let's Build streams into not streams anymore, but maybe into more just speed build videos instead. I don't mind doing streams, but sometimes I wonder if people want to watch that. It's not exactly the most entertaining thing. Sure, I may have decent commentary when I talk, but you know, just things I think about when I, think about the channel here. This. Let's see here. Hi, Cookie. Did I miss that? I don't mind doing streams for these builds. I actually honestly enjoy it more because it's a bit more laid back than, having to do like gaming or something. Not that gaming annoys me. I actually love playing games, of course. It's just, I don't know. It's the growing pains of being a YouTuber. I guess I should say that. You always try to figure out what your audience wants. That looks pretty close to it. Let's go ahead and shut this in right there. Not this. Go away, shelf. There we go. Alright, so this is a 10 by 5, I think I said earlier. 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Sorry for having to go back and forth again. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy suited up here. I'm pretty sure it's back row, so I don't have to worry too much about it. There we go. Whoops. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, we finished the entire playlist again. I like how sometimes I don't even notice the fact that I finish playlists like that. That's pretty funny. Did I not go? Oh, I didn't load up that one. Okay, that's fine. Give me a second. I got this. I'll play the slightly newer OST. I think that's probably another problem I have when it comes to these streams is I don't have a lot of music that I can play Because I usually play music in the background that, if I were to play it on stream, probably would get copyright struck. So, I don't, obviously, but I kind of run out of that music quickly. Whoa, why is that one missing one there? That's random. This is the most dead live stream I've seen. Yeah. It happens, man. I'm not paying too much attention to the chat as much as I probably should, but, you know, it's because I'm focusing on making sure I get this as lined up as I can. Of course, you guys can always, you know, chat with me. Not that you have to. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other streams. But, I've always been more, thoroughly convinced that my, Let's Build streams will always be significantly lower in viewer count than any of my, gaming streams, because it makes sense. Just, it makes sense to me, I guess, is probably the better way to put it. So, I don't usually have high expectations in terms of, like, viewer count or interactivity, which is fine, because usually when I'm doing these streams, it's very hard for me to interact with everyone when I'm also trying to focus on making a model. Not that I'm telling people to not talk to me. Shift D, X direction. But hopefully the few of you that are here that are Neptunia peeps are excited for Four Goddesses Online when that comes out. I know a lot of you probably didn't watch me when I played it on the PS4, and that is fine. But I will be playing it again on Steam. Mostly since I know a few of you guys probably want me to do a community day with that. I won't mind, because that game is fun to play. Good fact, Cars 3 Type Dimension is not here. I mean, he's a kid, man. It's late enough. He's probably... it's not that late. He's probably busy, though. So Stromy has returned on the Twitch chat. Cookie is here, though. Yes, Cookie is here. The one and only Cookie. Okay. Whoa. The best cookie is Cookie. What? Alright, one more row and we're done here. Man, it is really just pouring outside. Jeez. Really coming down now, is it? So it has some papyrus spaghetti for dinner. Papyrus spaghetti. Don't think I've ever heard of that. I'm assuming that's delicious. It was cold. Really? Is that how it's supposed to be served, or did you can you heat it up? Pasta, I honestly feel like is best when it's, especially spaghetti, when it's nice and warm. No, whoopsies. This is probably the more difficult part of the stage, though, since you've got to build the floor, which the actor works with, because most of the actual game maps are usually just, most of the world maps are usually sculpted. Easiest to work with, and the geometry can be pretty low, since you can basically start off with a plane and then just go nuts with the sculpting. Papyrus suck at cooking. Papyrus suck at cooking. Cooking. Yeah. Why can't I say cooking? Ugh. Struggle is real for me. Alright, so let's see how this is looking now. Go into material mode. Object mode. Alright, how many more of those gates do I need now? Or whatever you call these things. So I'm sure I've had some up here. 1. Fair enough. Undertale joke. At least he's good at reading Hawk's comment. Oh man, that's an old reference. I don't think Cookie's gonna get that one. Wait, were there 2 of them there? Go back. Aren't there 2 right there? Yes, there are. Yeah, I don't think Cookie's gonna know that one. Kai. I don't even think Edson would know about that one. Now I think about it. Right there. Explain, Hawk. Look up my 500 subs special. If you're that curious, Cookie. That's all I can really say. There's no better way to describe it than, or to explain it than just tell you to go watch a video of mine. That's literally it. Oh boy, Cookie's about to laugh for a bit, I think. Alright, so at the top 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait. That goes a little bit. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's the longest plank of whatever you want to call this stuff I'll ever build here. A 16er. Holy crap. Okay, so this is pretty easy to grab. Was the Neptunia soundtrack always this lit? This is the Cyber Dimension Neptunia soundtrack, sis. Spoilers for your ears if you weren't prepared for that. I apologize if you don't want to listen to it yet. But this is Cyber's soundtrack. I don't think that's the way I wanted that. I wonder if Hawk will have will have memorized this dungeon layout by the time he's done with this. Probably not. I'm not one to memorize layouts like that. which way should this be facing? Is there a... It doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is the Cyberdimension Neptunia soundtrack. Honestly, it's really catchy at certain times, and it really they nailed it on a lot of the stages. I actually really liked how it sounded in some of the areas. They really went with the whole different vibe to the whole, just about everything. That's one of the things I really liked about Cyber. So it's gonna be fun to play that again. Definitely gonna be fun to play it. And I'm perfectly fine buying 2 copies of it because it's totally worth it. Sounds like Resident Evil 6 mercenary theme. I haven't really played much of the Resident Evil series, so I can't give too much of an input on that. I can't play Cyber, my computer can't handle. That's unfortunate. I'm kind of surprised that the requirements just to play the game are that ridiculous. I mean, it's fine, I guess, for PC, considering that's kind of the thing about PC, is they really can go nuts with it. But this is one of the few times where, you know, it's this is like where console wins a little bit in the like console versus PC war, is the game is optimized for it. So very easy to work with. Okay. Alright, let's see how many gates we have here. One here. Alright, this is how many in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the middle of the 6. Actually, no, in between 5 and 6. So first one is in between 5 and 6. I need to grab this guy. Whoops. Yeah. Well, I mean, the nice thing is, you're gonna have at least, like, Blade's gonna cover it, I know. I'll be playing it again, so technically I'll be covering it. I know Blade does want to do a few things for a video or two. Who knows, maybe we might both stream at the same time. Who knows? Can never know for sure now, can we? I think you'll like the game, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty much right where it is, just a little bit up. Oh, Cookie found it. Oh my god, that profile picture, though. Blade and I definitely have talked about it a little bit, so don't worry. I'm sure it'll happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 11th guy. Yep, right in the dead center of number 11. D, next direction. Right there, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right here. Whoops. I don't know what. And this is the opening theme. So when you get to the main menu, this is the theme for it, Sistrummy. Cookie forgot the joke. Oh. Oh, Wild Mikey stopped lurking. Oh boy. Oh my, almost done there. Let's see here. Almost there. God, I'm talking to rid of Wooden Demon right now. No problem. Okay. So let's get that main area done here. Down here. I'll do this ramp later. So I'll count this as one area. So wait, what was the joke of the 500 sub special? Oh no, that was the joke. It was just Papyrus as doing the voice. That was it. People always made the joke that I was actually decent at voicing Papyrus, even though I don't really know what... I haven't played Undertale, so I don't really know what Papyrus that well, so... people just say that I sound like him, and it's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. So 10. This is a 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 by 8. That's a weird... I guess it is a little smaller in one dimension than it is the other. Makes sense. So 10 by 8. And this one's a little larger. Oh, I'm gonna have to go in special create... Ah. That's a bummer. Oh, that's interesting. Ha! Oh, they're having the problem. I thought I was gonna have that problem alone and it wasn't part of the map. No, the map does. The people who made the map have the same problem as I did. See how you can see through the floor right there? Right here? That's the problem I'm having right now, is I can't make a face here, because if it did, it would mess up the texture mesh. So they had the same problem I did when I make... That makes me feel so much better. Oh my gosh. So it's the 10 by 8, 10 in the long, or in the wide department. Got it. So this is 8 facing this, facing up. Okay. I want to stop playing Resident Evil 4, but I can't stop. Started playing in 2006 and still playing it in 2018. Really like the game, man. That's good. It's kind of how I am with Fallout, honestly. Like, I can play Fallout with, Fallout 4, I should say. Specifically. I can play Fallout 4 a lot, because I just love how much fun the sandbox is for the game. That's really the big, thing that won me over for that. Fallout 4 is like a drug. Hey, Cookie, the jet will make you jittery. Jitters. I guess she was right. So it should be 8. Yep, it is. Shift D in the X direction. Oh, I wonder if the little coin I've got at the top, at the middle of the screen, if that's, hopefully that's not too distracting. I've been thinking about using something like that. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, well, right then. But it's something I was working on a while back ago, and I really liked it, so decided to use it. And it's 10, so 2, 4, 8. My face will make you jittery, Nepa face. For some reason, I think of the Superman theme when I hear parts of this music. Really? Huh. Interesting. For some reason, I've got the words Coco Doco stuck in my head still, which is hilarious. Because it just sounds absolutely crazy. Oh, this is when... I like that coin. Yeah, I know it's something simple, but I really, you know, I really wanted to make something like that. I was actually gonna make it for multiple nations, but I just decided to choose the one for the CPU I like the most. I think you guys can figure that out because it's pretty easy to. I at least did pretty dang good with the logo. So I guess I didn't fail on that end. I left you a wonderful. I know, I saw. If anything, it's spinning a little too fast, in my opinion. Oh, okay. So, can I adjust movement speed on this? I can't. Okay, that's easy to still do. I can just. I can shorten that. It's pretty easy to do. But yeah, that was done. That animation was entirely done in Blender. So, pretty cool. I finally managed to get stuff to work in Blender, so it worked out pretty well. Look, a spinning coin. Cookie, thanks for noticing. Let's see that there. Get the faces. This there. Oops, oops. Right, I forgot. Those are missing. I still really seriously wonder though when Cyber Dimension's gonna come out. Are you sure? Grab that coin Super Mario style. One of the downsides, I haven't been able to play any of the, I don't own a Nintendo console past the Wii. And one of the things that I really want to do one of these days is play through Odyssey. Because that game looks like fun to play. I just don't own a Switch. Probably big problem number 1, I guess. Whoops. Too bad it's not a Planet Neptune coin, or it would be true. What do you mean? Lowy's the Nintendo place. always a nation for Nintendo, if I remember correctly. This in the center and F. Okay, so I need 2 more. And we're good. I bet my Soul Cyber will not come out this week. I mean, this week's pretty much over. I mean, we're making the assumption... What is it? We're making the assumption that it's coming out this month. I know early 2018 is supposed to mean, I think, by March. So that's still considered first quarter. But, I don't know. I'm hoping that they fix a lot of their things. The one thing that I really... want to see them fix in the future, if not this port later on, is their multiplayer netcode. It's the only like major gripe I've ever had with any of the Neptunia games, I guess. Okay, with multiplayer in Neptunia. It's fun to play Cyber Dimension with a bunch of peeps and all that, but one of the things that is a little bothersome is the netcode, because rubber banding is pretty bad. What? I see Kai found my Fallout video. Kai has discovered my Fallout video. I need to turn off notifications for YouTube on my, Good job, Hawk. What? What? I know, but Nep is my favorite character, so if I play Neptune coin, I'd be grabbing the coin like no tomorrow. I originally was gonna have it to where it cycled between each of the nations. I might still do that. I haven't finished the animation. Mostly the reason why that's supposed to be there is I was working on a stream start screen. Because there's really the one thing I want to get. One of the few screens I don't have anymore is a stream starting, or stream will start soon. Excuse me. Stream will start soon. Screen. I mean, is my old one even still here? Yeah. So here's my old one. I'll let you guys see this real quick. This is my old streams thing that I used to use, which that does. The YouTube chat doesn't even work. Hilariously enough. So if you've been around for a while, you'll probably recognize this. So. What? Uzume, no. Uzume, no. Uzume, no. Uzume found a way to somehow get onto the stream. Oh god. Yeah, the Nuka World video, the arcade. I have so many green screen video effects. Because I use them mostly in my videos. Probably if you could find them all. They're throughout several of my video series. Well, yeah, so go ahead and save that, but... Yeah, I accidentally went to the wrong scene. Here, I'll let you guys see one of them. Actually, you guys have seen this one before. It's like I have a handful of these. That's one of the ones that I've used recently. There's a few others. Some of them have been around for a while, but I haven't used them. Let's see. Trying to think. Oh yeah. One of them is in my Necopara series. You'd have to find that though. I think it's Volume 1. I'll at least tell you it's Volume 1. I think it is Volume 1. How long did it take to edit the Doki Doki videos? Oh shoot, I overshot that by 1. Okay, that's fine. This should be, let's see here. 1, 2. Let me do that. I'll answer that in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only this direction. Okay, 6. I'll technically say 6 is fine. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. The Doki Doki videos. Usually, visual novels don't take that long to edit because there's not really much that I have to worry about when it comes to editing them. But because of Doki Doki being, well, Doki Doki, I think I want to say probably about 1.5 to 2 hours per each episode. And that was assuming I was doing something for them. Like the first I think 6 episodes, no, first 7. The first 7 were very easy. They did not really require much editing, since the game was very easy. Nothing needed to happen on screen. Very, very, very simple. Once I got past Act 1 of Doki Doki, that's when I started having fun with the editing, since I wanted to kind of give people who have watched the series, or have either played the game or watched somebody play it, and give people a reason to watch it, because it's still kind of like some bits still are a little creepy, and even some of my edits added a bit more to the creepiness. But yeah, it was about, I think it was about 1.5 to 2 hours per episode that I actually went and edited. One of them I think actually took 2.5 hours, because one of the little edits I did took some considerable amount of time to work on. I don't remember which episode it was though. So that should be that correctly. Doki Doki is okie dokie. Sis, I think you would enjoy. Like, a lot of people enjoyed my edits though. They were, yeah, a little. It was not much to the whole series, to the series as a whole, but it was definitely something that gave people a little bit of a oh, this is happening right now, huh? Uh-oh. A wild Katsu has appeared. I heard Doki Doki, I came running. Ugh. Dump some alcohol in here. Excuse me. Dump this out here. This is carbonated water with Alka-Seltzer in it. Before anyone wonders why. Oh yeah, I never finished GDLC. Don't worry about it. Katsu, I'm nowhere near done. I am nowhere near finished. I can assure you that. Man, world building is fun to watch. It can be. Alright, so I can't really do much here because there's a piece that I need to go grab here. I never started Doki Doki Literature Club and I never want to start it. That's fine, Andrew. Don't worry about it. Hey, Katsu. Where am I right now? Okay. It's fun though until it kills your whole family. It doesn't kill, it deletes them. Was the pipe? Oh god, the pipe! Wait, why can you see... What? Hold up. Why can you see that through the texture, but you can't see Mr. Pipe Man over there, or the... What? You can see the background just what? I'm confused. I was almost fooled into playing it by a friend. Maybe I should just go. Should I just kill Katsu right now? Just straight up just murder him with diabetes. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna figure out a way to kill people in the chat with Pishi. Man, if Hot Dog Fan was here, things would be very easy. Oh, you know what? I just realized I just realized something. There's a character that's in here that I haven't been able to see in a while. She's got the Mirai hat on. Or the Mirai eye patch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does she do the front flip? No, she doesn't front flip. Alright, that's an immediate trade-off. Nope. I'm disappointed. Oh yeah, one of the things I absolutely liked about Broccoli is her idle animation. It's an amazing idle animation. Wow, I didn't... Okay, left bumper. Left bumper does that? So if I'm facing this direction... Huh! You can change camera orientation with left bumper. I did not know you could do that. Wow, this was the last time I saw Orange Chick. Marvelous AQL. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 up here. Wow. Oh. Oh, this is a weird one. This is right through the middle of 2 of the points. What the heck? Why'd you do this to me? Oh, that's such a small plane, too. Jeez. I forgot how her feet do that little wonka 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 wonka. Oh yeah, I used to be good at this to where I could just have her spin in circles. Like that. So I need 4 going up here, and then... How many is this? Oh, and I get save point beacon over here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6. Well, I'm gonna catch up with Sunrider. Alrighty then. It sounds like she's saying jump on you. I'm not used to Broccoli. This is one of the things I was not happy about with Mega Dimension. Characters like Broccoli, Magus, and of course Ultra Dimension characters got just left behind. Oh yeah. Yes she is. She actually had a pretty, I think she had a pretty sick, hang on, do I have that here? Npedia? That's not who I wanted. But yeah, CC2's here. I got all the DLC characters when I first bought this. That was because they were all dirt cheap. Because I got it right around the time they did the whole, we're gonna release this to Steam. It's gonna be extremely cheap for you. So. Now it's this song. Thank you, universe. So yeah, 6x6 here, and it's going with this. I wonder why they did this though. The only good Ultra Dimension character is Bran. I did like Purusha a little bit. Do I have her right? Yeah. I kind of missed this. Let's see if I can ever find a jump where she, as long as she says it, I can do it. Purusha. I mean, what? I'm gonna call it with that, man. Purusha. I generally try to read off the names from, like, Japanese background. Of course, Pururut would be the way that they do it, because it's Purusha. Yeah, Purusha. My IC bots is a Puru. I'm just jumping around. Well, those ones are easy, Kai, because they're just letters. It's like, Neptune I'll just say, because it's easier that way than to say Neptuna. Or Neptune. Pishi. Don't really need to change that. Purusha, because I'll say it that way, instead of Pururut, or however else people say it. Nepgear, same thing. Bren, I follow off the Japanese pronunciation nowadays. Histoire, I usually don't talk about. I usually call her Histy because it's easier that way. Kompa, pretty easy. IF, everyone calls her that way. Nor, I usually call this way. Beru. I think that's really all people. Uni now because people keep now that I paid attention to how they actually pronounced it. Yeah, it is Uni. Rama. I'll just say Ram and Ram because Ramu and Ramu, you don't need to do that. I don't need to add the U. So, alright. 6x6 and 4 up. So we're good to go. 6x6 going diagonally, or not diagonally. That way for some reason. So 4 this way. What is this music? Oh, it's this one. Ramu, what? Rame. No, it's French for black. Alright, I'll believe it. Five, 6. Oh, hello. A face that's not supposed to be there. Alright, so there's our 6x6. Beru. So is Vert. Vert is... I mean, it's... I don't know. The only thing I could say is it's close to the Latin root with verde, which is green, but eh. Shift D, Y direction? Verde. Right, it's in between two of these. Okay, so I need to find... That's this. Alt. Home. I think. Yep. Okay. Shift D extraction. Wait, no. This? No. I figure as much. Okay, so there's a 6x6 grid. I need 4. Shift D extraction. GY. RZ9D. Is that not right? Oh, this one. There. No, this one, then this one. Alright, I have a game night with a friend, so I gotta go. Alright, see you, Andrew. Nice to stop by, buddy. Whew. I do wonder how many people are actually gonna be able to... Like, are most of you guys gonna be getting Cyber Dimension? I know a few of you said you can't run it, or your computer can't run it, and that's unfortunate. I am curious as to how many people are actually going to get it, because I have a feeling if I'm going to do like a community day for it, I kind of need to figure out how many people I'm going to be needing to worry about, you know, trying to get a multiplayer lobby with, and how I'm going to go about that, because the way I'm probably going to do that, it would be originally first come first serve on the server, but some people are going to be faster than others. My computer is trash. That's alright, man. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't let that bother you too much. I am currently... Ugh. Sitting here trying to worry about if I'm going to sneeze or not, but I'm like... No. And now, like, my nose is on fire. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I hate that every time it happens. Oh, Katsu left to do. Okay. I just realized Katsu left. Whoops. I'm sorry, Katsu. Alright, so it's right between 3 and 4 here. Which is weird because it's gonna mess up geometry if I did that. But yes, I have big plans for Cyber when that comes out. So that'll be fun. 1.7 gigahertz dual core CPU, 4 gigs of RAM. Yeah, probably not gonna happen, unfortunately. Sam, that is a bummer, man. I have so many problems with this model because of the way that this place is set up. See, it bothers me the way that they did this particular bit. Because all they would have done here is just lowered this. All I'd have to do to mimic them exactly is to lower it, and then that's it. Problem is, I don't like that these aren't connected, because that just bothers me. I mean, it's fine because it'll work. See, you won't notice it. Oh, this needs to be rotated. But it absolutely like bothers me, the fact that I won't be able to do this. Because that just doesn't look right, you know? Speaking of planet, Neptune should have been bigger than Earth. Like, I don't know, 4 times bigger? I don't know. Could you imagine the voice chat in the Discord with the 7-dimension community day? Yeah, when that happens, I'm gonna do what I probably did with my private channel. I'll probably just yoink people in and move people out. Make it easier on that, because that was the problem I had with Don't Starve Together. Is I'd have like 4 people I'm playing with, and 20 people in the voice chat who weren't playing. I don't mind, what is it? Oh my goodness. I don't mind having a lot of people in the chat. It's just, if it's not a bunch of people that are playing the same game with me, it doesn't work out that well for me. Like, it's unnecessary noise, I guess is one way to put it. Not that I'm saying people are noisy. I mean, we all are pretty noisy, but still. That's a different thing. Okay, so I need to get the, I think I'm missing 1 or 2 more gates. Let's see here. So we got this one right here. Boop, boop, boop. God, her footsteps are so heavy. You know, for little sneakers that she's got, I'm just gonna go ahead and get her out of the yandere clothing and put her back to her indoor clothes. You know, for little, like, sneakers, or whatever you want, not really sneakers, slippers, these are like the poofiest sounding slippers. I don't even talk. Yeah, it's fine. Did I ever do the save beacon bit? I don't know if I finished this or not. I feel like I did. I'm not sure. What are you looking at? So I need one more, I need 1 gate there. Or whatever you want to call these things. Hoops. Ring? I don't know. One of the 2. So I need 2 more. And that'll be it. Then I can start working on the rails. The rails actually aren't textured, so I'm going to texture them first before I do so. I made 2 rail variants. I've got the standard size one. I went and did this earlier. So I have the standard size ones, which will be the smaller little ones like these guys right here. And then I've got the long ones, which are these ones. I did this so I have 2 different variations of it, so I wouldn't have to worry about it too much. Makes it easier for me to work with, and they won't look like they're stretched out. Because the circles are going to stretch. Actually, those are squished. I just realized that these are squished. Yeah, these are elongated and these are squished. IF and Compleheart, I'm calling you guys out on your art assets. Oh gosh. Then again, these are old, so I can't call them out on their art assets. That was Cyber Dimension, because man, those are very pretty. But then again, it is Unreal Engine, so I kind of expect that out of Unreal Engine. So, okay, 2 more rings and we're good to go. Then I gotta start working on everything else, which will be interesting. Alright, so let's get this going. So one ring is here and the other one's over here. So I need to grab this guy right here. Oh, this fight. This is I remember this fight. I'll put this here for now. I don't know exactly where it needs to be. So I'll leave it there. Shift Y. I'm stuck between looking at the cursor and the coin. Yeah. I think the reason why it might have frozen on you, Mikey, is probably because of how many mods I had in there. I think I had about 30 active mods. Because I wanted to give character diversity. But yeah, the next time we do play that, I've got, enough, I want to say enough bandwidth for 16 people. So hopefully that works out and doesn't crash my game. So 4 blocks here. That's gonna be interesting to see if that actually is 4 blocks. Alright, did I get all the gates? No, I did not. There's one right there, the entryway. I'll just go ahead and grab this one. This one's already lined up. Well, that's gonna be a pain to look at. Okay. So I think we're good here. And that, I think, except for this bit right here and this bit right here, the bridge, is the map. So what I need to do is I need to go and build that real quick. Let me see. I need to see how many blocks this is wide. Okay. Okay. So it's 8. This should be 10. Wait, is this the 10 by 8? Yeah, this is the 10 by 8. This is 8. Yeah. Oh, hi. Well. 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 Well, I guess I got involved in this now, didn't I? And dead. Alright, see ya, Kai. $9,000. I don't think that's enough. I don't think I did enough damage. 90,000. How do I rotate this again? Right. There we go. It's so weird not hearing any music to this, so. Okay, so I've got 8 blocks here? Yeah. Jump! Nope. So I completely interrupt that. Alright, so I'm going to quickly make this in here real quick. It'd probably be best if I did that, so click right there probably. It's better than nothing. Shift A, mesh, cube. Lift. This way, this way. Scale Z. I said scale Z. Excuse me? You're not going to scale? That doesn't even wanna. Really now. Is it because it's the cycles? They don't want to do anything? What? Why is this not rotating or scaling? Huh. Okay. Is it because I'm in the wrong renderer? No, it just does not want to do it. Okay, fine then. Guess I don't really get much of a choice in that, huh? I'll do this here. Okay. I'm gonna quickly make this real quick. It shouldn't take me too long. Actually, I probably could just do this with the 2 here. Oh yeah, I'll do. Gonna keep it relatively low poly. That's really all I need to do here. I think we need to keep track of is this. Oh goodness. Nope, see. Did I say bye to Kai? But, jeez. Game doesn't start for another 50 minutes. Wow. That looks like really all I need here. I'll double check. Yes, that is all I need. Sig, I don't need these bottom faces. If I did decide to go ahead and multi-res this, what would happen? Right. Oh, we need 2. Katsu. So we have a problem here? Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Do I have an in-gone problem here? I kinda do, actually. What the heck is this? Oh, I have this stupid problem, don't I? Oh, this theme. see that, right? Ah, this problem. I hate this problem. Never makes sense, this does.
That's what happens when you delete the faces and don't pay attention to everything. Whoops. Shoot.
Alright, well, I know what I need to do here. So what I need to do to fix that is I need to create... There. Alright, so that should have fixed that, which means now that wraps, yep, that wraps around. So now when you see that problem where if you decide to do a loop cut and slide and you can't go around the full geometry like that, it means there's something wrong with your geometry. So I have to do the same thing up here. I think I got it though. Hey, Kobe. Shift S, cursor selected. Home. I did see your Discord post, man. That's kind of cool. Okay, I think that's everything I need right now. I need to kind of put some control on that. About there. There we go. I think that'll work. Hey Kobe, did some guy message you about Siege? Just thought I'd let you know about that. Oh, there's 3 different color tones. I wasn't sure if some guy messaged you about that. To everyone else, you don't know who that is. Since I stopped caring about Siege. Ah, yeah, he messaged me recently. Apparently, Siege went free for the weekend. I don't really know why, but I think it's because they were introducing their new operators or something like that. That's my only assumption, but I don't really know why. I don't think really anything else matters here, besides the neon color at this point. Not that one. Neon, go. Okay. There. Come on. Oops. Yeah, that's more than likely what it's gotta be. There we go. I'd care more about the next update with the new PvE thing that was a permanent addition. Yeah, it's only temporary, unfortunately. I think that's really about all I can cover here. Oh. Actually, they do the same thing. Oh god, no, they don't even. How'd that happen? Did you guys see how, like, the background color of the mesh here, and then where the block actually is, like where the block's supposed to be is lower than where it is supposed to be on the parent mesh here? Why would you do that? Nice job. Oh, that one's got a crack. Oh, cool. They actually did color those a little. Interesting. Well, they could see they're broken. They're a little bit more than broken in that sense, though. Nice. Okay. I don't know what to call this, I guess. I don't know what else to call this. Do you have any creepy music? By the way, what was the name of the previous song? Where am I at right now? Previous one, I'll just link this to you. Copy link address. I think it's this. Did that not? Hang on. That should be that one. Is that the one you're looking for, Edson? Ugh. Well, then this will fit right at frickin' home then, I guess. And that'll be fine, because you don't see underneath that. Alright, really, the only thing I need to do is just cut these bits in half here. Yeah, the only reason why I can't give you the name of the song is I don't know all the kanji on that. He sounds a little bit different, but I liked. I think this is good. I don't think I really need to worry about it otherwise. So, no, unwrap. I almost hit Mark's seam. That would have been a nightmare. Alright, UV editing. Yeah, that's good. I don't have to worry about it being too complicated on the UV. Alright, so... Actually, though... I think I did notice. Yeah. You. Glad I saw this before I went to Substance Painter with this guy. There it is. Christ. I needed that to happen. Been trying to sneeze this entire chat. It finally happened. Man, that felt good. Ugh. Okay. Let me shoot this guy out to Substance Painter real quick. Where is my Substance Painter? There it is. We got moved over there. On that for now, thank you. New mesh. Pistol ground. Doesn't look like there's any problems here. What in the world? Oh, they changed it. Where is the, where's the model? Oh, there it is. I was just zoomed in. Clever. Good job, me. Alright, base color. I need materials. Let's find a nice concrete. There we go. Concrete simple. Bit more faded out. Some remnants of some purple in there, but not much. How about right there? Oh, no worries, Cars. I mean, there's not much left of the stream. We do go 6 to 10 today. What is going on there? What is going on here? Hello, normals. I don't know what that is, because the model's fine here. I didn't see any problems with the overall model mesh, because I would have seen it here. Hang on. Okay, no, it's not an end gun. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's weird. Okay. This copy over here. This paste you underneath. Go darker. That's actually fine. I'll leave that one as is. This. Get a color off of it. Cool. Alright. Neon lighting. Let's go PCB gloss. Channels. To emission. Where is it? Emission. There it is. Oh, you were like a. What color were you? Red? Yeah, you're a red. Okay, is all the oracles here except Glitchy, since I know he's already at home? No. I think Mikey's here though. Lugia and the others are not. Let's go more towards this actually. It's like right there. This looks. Messing for number 13. Oh! Oh yeah, it is on shuffle. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I thought the last one was being done. Oh, it is on shuffle. I was thinking it was. Is it shuffled? Yeah, it is. Okay. Hey, Scout's here. That looks like a nice little block of concrete. Cool. All right. I don't think there's really anything else I can do here. So, file, export textures. No, that's not where I want you. Not where I want you at all. I don't know what to freaking call this. What is this? This is Substance Painter. Give you a better idea, Scout. I'll put you on something that you can kind of get a better look at. PG. Whatever. That's not what I wanted. That's Save Beacon. This one. Well, at least I know Save Beacon's done a little. So give you a better idea. It's a texturing software, so when I make a model, I can go in with this guy and paint it, texture it, and do what I need to do with it. So you can get a nice looking item here. Like this. I really liked how this one was done. Definitely one of my favorite final versions of them. One of my models. So, definitely was a blast making this one. So, yeah. But you can kind of see each of the pieces that are hand painted here. It's a really nice piece of software to use. Of course, the problem is I won't be able to use this much longer since I'm only a student for so long. And I do lose this. And it's behind a nasty paywall, so... Oh, the fun of licensing. I think we're good though. Yeah. Discard. Do you want to make my gun? Which one, Scout? But yeah, what I'm working on right now, Scout, is this. This is a game world. So I'll let you take a look at that for a second. Then I'll show you right here. Actually, where are we right now? Okay, we're right here. The scattergun. Oh, okay. So if you look at this right here, then if I were to switch games into its original source, I'll give you 2 more seconds here to memorize it. Alright. So you can kind of see what it's supposed to look like. So here's that teleport crystal that we had here earlier, which is, you look right on this guy. He's right here. Here's the gates that you see passing by. Here's the ground, obviously. But yeah. Overwatch still better than Team Fortress 2. Yes, Katsu. Rum, please. Only because I like her too. Wait, what? Who's that? Why is that not a 10? These two are at a 10. Why aren't these two at a 10? Game, why? I just realized Katsu's gonna have to get used to, or no, Katsu's gonna get to experience ROM all over again with, what is it, with Cyber. He gets to have that emote happen again. So, okay, let me see if I can add this block system in, and we'll be good to go. So let me go ahead and get that finished real quick. Open recent, pass around. Alright, cycles renderer, please. Maybe. I'd have to get the collision boxes all set up and everything. That'd be the biggest thing I'd have to do. This is base, I think. So base color, base block. Base color. That's not a problem whatsoever. That's absolutely hilarious, though. I've got a material now. Ooh, that looks nice. I don't know what's wrong with that. That's kind of weird that it's doing that to me. It's fun kicking text boxes at me. Mikey, why? It looks like it's good. Actually, now I just realized this is kind of dumb to do. Because this doesn't matter. So, actually what I should just do instead is just go ahead and import this. No, it's already imported. I just need to go and go back here and import the dang thing. Conquest flashback. Alright, so this imports up front. Where's the pedestal? Stretchy art and extendo textures. I'm not really sure why it's doing that though, Kobe. Let's see. I said rotate Z 180. Rotate Z 180. Did I like lock something? Oh, that's why. I must have clicked that button by accident one of these days. Or I pressed it. Shortcut Alt, yeah, that'll explain why. Are you still Sisha? What are you now? You're S-Shaw now. Oh, okay, now I see why. Now I see why. I get it. Alright, so I need to shrink this down to 1 block size. This is still good. A little smaller. Alright, where does this start at? Okay. Scale X. Actually, let's just do this. Scale it up, and then shrink the Z. That's all I need to do. Why does this not feel like it's gonna match up correctly? Because that only goes to about here. Yeah, that's longer than it should be. What? Paintballs are actually edible. Okay. If you say so. Hold up. Hi. Hang on. I mean, it wouldn't. I guess it wouldn't be surprising, but still, I wouldn't suggest eating them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's fine. Is that really 4 down? That can't be 4 down. Is it really? No way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is. Those are the same length. How are these two the same length? They don't feel like the same length. I guess they are. It just doesn't feel that way, though. What is this map used for? It's part of a Japanese RPG game called the Neptunia series. It's kind of a turn-based, well, fighting game, really. Let me look. I'm very over-leveled here before you ask. So that's really all there is to it. It's mostly just the turn-based. Wow, this is a very long animation. I forgot about this. I guess, yeah, it kind of is. I guess it's very similar. That would make sense compared to that. That does not feel like 4 though. It just seems like, is it just me? That just seems much longer than it really is. Not that that's problematic. All I gotta do is just chip one of these off. How big is this again? 5. That's a 10 piece right here. It just seems like that's way too big of an area. Minus the timer system. Yeah, I couldn't probably really mention that. Cursor, please. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, these are kind of short. No, they're not. had a mess up somewhere. 245. That was correct. One, two, three, four, five. I guess it just seems relatively larger than it, huh? Because I'm more than certain if I were to go do this. Whoops. Grab these. This is my favorite song from the from the series. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. Maybe it's just the illusion that it's not gonna reach. Well, you shouldn't even exist. But this is one of my favorite soundtracks from the Cyber Dimension games, so I'm actually fine with this one playing again. Alright, now I gotta go. Alright, see you later, man. Yeah, that is not gonna reach at 4. Seems to be more like a 6 here. Which is fine. I guess I can just go ahead and make that. That is something I wasn't too fond of with XCOM 2. I can easily relate to that. One of the things I didn't like about XCOM 2 was how rushed the game was. Had it not have been such like a rush, so heavily involved with the rush mechanic, it would have done so much better. Or at least it would have been received better. This is also a good one. It is, and XCOM already has fantastic AI for that. I didn't think they really needed to focus on doing that so much. Like, the game was difficult enough. They did a good job with that. I gotta be careful with selection here. I'm close enough to this, I don't want that to happen. What I actually should do here is make this such a very, very slow drop. should probably put this controller up here so I don't have to deal with that. Okay. Let me... Please send this song. Can I go back? Shoot, hang on. I'm gonna go to the history. I'll check it. I got this, guys. I got this. Should be this one, I think. Yep, it's this one. Alright, let me at least get this guy done. Get the textures on him, then I'll duplicate him later. Alright, so let's shrink this. And I'll probably end it on this bit, because this is probably where I want to be. I'm in pretty good shape. All I need to do is get the guardrails and the actual, like, little corner unit, or like the little... I don't know. I really don't know what to call those. Little mini towers, I guess. I don't know. And we're all set for the basic stuff, the actual level. I can still add all of the usual textures and all the stuff that I need to add. Well, I'll have to do that a bit later. So let's go ahead and add in the principal shader, base color, image texture, open, base color, base color. So now I should start to see a very... Well, maybe. Oh, what happened to you? Oh, you got resized, right. You're gonna mess up like that, aren't you? Yeah, that's a bummer. Oh, that's the base color. That's why. Good job, me looking at the wrong shader. No, this image texture. No wonder it didn't make any sense. There we are. That's what I was looking for. Metallic. This is so stupid that I have to do this. Image texture, metallic mapping right there. That looks nice, but no gamma correction on that, please. Roughness. Glad I figured this out, because this is probably one of the biggest things that I need to worry about here. Oh, dark color. Wait, what? Oh, I got the wrong map again, because base color and base color dark are so different thing. Yeah, YouTube won't let anyone who's not a moderator post links on this. That's just the way they do things. So I need to change this one, because this is the incorrect one. It's not that dark. No, that's dark. This one. Displacement is an image texture as well. Non-colored data. Okay, that's done. Now that I think about it, I don't know where emissive is. That'll be interesting to find. Alright, dark color. There it is. Color. Okay. Metallic. Nope. Non-color data. That. We are normal map. Color. Image texture. Almost done. Hopefully this looks better than the last attempt, Alex. It's probably the biggest thing I'm hoping for right now, is that it looks at least slightly better. I gotta emiss it. I don't remember how emissive works here. It's not specularity. Sheen, maybe? Transmissive. I think it's transmissive. Alright, roughness, and I'll call it data. Roughness, and... there. Okay. So I want to try transmissive. That might be what I'm supposed to be looking for. Emissive. Because it's definitely not specularity. I'll have to see. Do I have a light source here? I don't. Oh no, I do. I don't have a camera. I have a camera. Okay. Why am I hiding a cube? What cube are you? Oh! It's the Galaga guy. Displacement, image texture, and this last thing. Oh no, normal. And normal. Alright, now I don't know. I need that light source. There we go. I need to test this thing on brightness. Well, it would help. Let's look a bit up here. It's a little transmissive. You are weak as heck, though. Remember, this thing is like uber weak. It's not even putting anything out. Stream is dead again. Yeah, not surprising. Don't worry. It'll happen. Alright, so that's actually a pretty good stopping point for now. So we got a good amount of stuff done today. Actually, I don't think I need these two anymore over here. I'll hold on to them though, just in case. It's always good to keep a few artifacts. I'm just in ninja mode. So yeah, there's all the textures coming into play. I need to figure out how to get ambient lighting in, unless I have to use HDR, which is going to suck, because then I have to find an HDR that works. Which will be a bit of a nightmare to deal with, but I think we'll be okay here. This is like we can put ambient lighting in here. Where's your body world? No, we don't need that. Alright. So that'll be it for this evening, guys. Yes, it is still going on, but I'm actually about to end the stream for today. So, alright, I think I'll probably see where I can get with maybe one more stream of this, and then I'll get to work on the next model, which I believe is a Madoka Magica model. So, hope you guys enjoyed, the few of you that are still around here. I know these aren't the most entertaining of streams to watch for a lot of people, but it is something I like to do, so. Anyway, guys, tomorrow will be the usual Fallout. I think I'll be finishing up Fallout tomorrow. I don't think we have that much more to go. But, we'll have to see. I might stick around to Nuka World a bit more. I'll have to figure that out. So, you know how these things kind of work. I just kind of do whatever I feel like I feel like doing. So, maybe, I don't know. Deacon's hostile to us right now, Cookie. So I don't think we can do that at the moment. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see all of you guys again tomorrow. Institute, you're doomed. Oh, yes, they are. But later, guys. One does not simply finish Fallout, really. I guess that is true. You don't finish it. But, yeah. We'll be done with the main storyline. How about that? Is that better? Alright, you guys. I'll catch y'all later.